Well, hello there, this is your old pal, Mr. J. And I've decided to take over these issues. And yes, check out the Comic Outlaw on YouTube, but we are reviewing The Joker. Oh, I mean Robin 2, The Joker's Wild. Trademark issues and all. Anyways, this is the one where the bird boy himself, Robin number 3, because the deuce got killed off, has decided to go one-on-one with the Joker. And the Joker is basically taking this lab geek, pumped him full of drugs, built a massive supercomputer, and has decided to take Gotham hostage. Electronically, of course. And now he's shutting everything down. Sending bills to people. Sending drafts, layoff notices. You know, that kind of chaos that one who runs the computers can do. Hospitals getting shut down. Power grids going off everywhere. Ladies getting thousands of dollars of parking tickets, and yet they do not own a car. As the Joker begins his mad romp through Gotham, and Joker knows something, a little secret that he has been holding in. He knows the Batman isn't there, and he knows it is time for him to play. And the city fathers are baffled. They don't know what to do, how they're going to get this done, or even how they're going to tap into the grid in order to get the Joker out. But they're stuck. And he wants $1 billion, of course. Or some high ransom like that. You know the Joker. Always has to be something fashionable and expensive. Anyways, good old Gordo calls Batman, and he ends up getting Robin. Which, to Gordon's dismay as much as my own, Batman is not there. Whether off he's in space, or Atlantis, or flying around in some kind of spaceship with the Green Lantern. Who knows? And Robin's realizing that he is sorely outclassed when it comes to Mr. J. God, it feels good being the center of attention, being the center of Gotham, the man in the middle of everything. And now it's time to tighten the noose. Now it's time to up the ante. It's time to make a little announcement. And as Alfred, yes, the boring butler, is making food and surprisingly watching football, to Tim's surprise, until a special guest appears, a fan, a rah-rah fan. And it's the Joker, ready for a little announcement, letting people know that he has a new thing that demands, and $1 billion ransom that has to be delivered by Batman himself. And this is basically the Joker calling Bird Boy's bluff, because Joker knows that Batman's not there. He knows his enemy too well. And this has forced Robin into a corner, because the Joker has just called his bluff. And meanwhile, he's geeking it up with his friends, playing some kind of offshoot version of Dungeons and Dragons, I guess Wizards and Warlords. And here he's rolling the dice, trying to figure out what he's going to do next, while his friends are all geeking out, one being a knight, one being a swordsman or whatever. And this is where he gets the idea to stop the great Chaos Wizard and finding his point of origin, his hideout, the place where all his magic is coming from. Now substitute magic, put in science, electricity, and computer crap, and you basically got his basic idea. Now he's going to be tapping into the Batcave in order to see if he can find a back way in, or a power grid, or something, some way to trace the Joker. But as good as Tim is, as good a hacker as he is, the Joker thinks of everything. He sets up little questions, little choices for him to pick. And as he sits there thinking, wondering what he's going to pick next, or what he's going to do, how he's going to tap in to this computer, he begins hacking his way in, trying to figure out. He went to punchlines, and it asks a very simple question: what's your name? And to his surprise, it pops up with an answer: I already know your name. It's Robin. As Tim, in surprise and shock, stands up and realizes that he's just been gaffled. He's just been bamboozled and tricked. Because Joker has hacked into the Bat computer, and Tim immediately has to shut it down. And now they've lost the great brain, the Bat computer. They didn't really get much from it, but the point was that it's shut down. And Tim has lost another tool in his fight against the Joker, as the Joker continues to stay 2 steps ahead of Robin, the Bird Boy. And as his pranks continue to get bigger and wilder, like Joker laughing on a loop, calling people, hospitals shutting down, homeless shelters filling up, half the cops aren't even getting paid, so they're not even working. Gotham is in shambles, and they're trying to find $1 billion on top of everything else. And a snowstorm has head in. Now Robin is looking for clues wherever he could find them. Maybe he could find some at the house of the man that disappeared. Some kind of clue, something, in order to fight his way out of this. And he finds a box with old dog pictures and pictures of him, and maybe a clue, a code, a password, something. Robin's desperate here, for Jokers everywhere now. You gotta love modern technology. And of course the Joker can't help himself but deliver a little box of goodies for the mayor. A little something, the Joker's cooked up. Since he's in such a good mood. About to be $1 billion richer. And of course the box pops up in true Joker fashion, a Jack-in-the-Box with a Christmas list of demands. Not only does he want the $1 billion, he wants it delivered in a big red trailer truck. You know the Joker. And he also wants Batman. And this is where Robin tells him that Batman's not here and all they have is him. And he's the only one who's throwing his hat in the job. Or his hat in the ring for the job. But will that be enough? Will he be able to stop the Joker? I don't think so either, and neither does Gordon. But we'll find out the next time, won't we? And I'll catch you on the flip side. Subscribe, or else.